Routing the external fire extinguisher pull is a bit of a challenge initially unless you know a good way to go. So this is my second time of routing this pull. The first time the cable sort of went out of here, over there, through a hole in there, through another hole lower down, and then through the bulkhead. It was tortuous. It actually resulted in, I think it resulted in it jamming eventually in the kink that was just there. So I've been searching a better route, and there is an obvious one. Well, it's obvious once you know where it is. So you start from here, and then you go under the metalwork just there. So this is the tray that the that goes under the air filter thing. I keep forgetting the name of it. The dust filter for the internal cabin air. So it's not actually directly under it. You can see there's a bit of metal here. So you go under that, and then on the other side, there's a small rubber piece of rubber, and you're pushing out through the side of that. You probably are upsetting this seal a little bit, but quite honestly, in a race car, that's probably not that much of an issue. Then we come across here, and then we have to go through a yellow grommet. You can see the yellow of it there, and you can just about see, if I can just get that to focus again, that hole you can see there just on the left of the yellow grommet, sort of framed by the fire extinguisher hose and a water pipe hose. That is where I'm going to push the this cable through, this pull cable. It then obviously comes out under the dash, and I'll show you where we route it next after that. You can see here is the cable. This other one is the internal pull, the one on the dashboard. Then what I'm going to do is run it all the way down the transmission tunnel, underneath the console, and then round and into the extinguisher. Now, I bought a 4-meter cable thinking that I was going to need a longer one than the previous one I had. I have to say, I think this is now too long. Now, whether a 3.5-meter cable would have done it, I'm not sure, but the 4-meter one is a bit long, even if I lose some of the length of it along this tunnel. I'm not going to attempt to cut it. I'm just going to have to lose the additional cable somewhere in the run. If I cut it, it'll probably fray, and I just don't want all that. Let's go back around the front. So you can see here, the plan is I'll probably put a clip there, just there, to clip that there. What I don't want to do is I don't want to attach it to this tray. So that means I can take the tray out, which I seem to do endlessly. I can take the tray out without having to worry about having to unclip the fire extinguisher cable. But that actually has given quite a smooth run, quite wide radiuses on the cable. So I'm expecting that to work just fine. Well, the good news is it's all back together. No particular problems. Everything, just went in as normal.